this radio kind of has an interesting story behind it. Radios that were capable of transmitting or receiving shortwave frequencies were some of the items that Italian or enemy aliens were prohibited from owning. So there was an Italian-American family who owned this radio, and they weren't about to give it up. They were like just very humble people. We're not about to give up the radio. So the father took acetone to the dial and he erased the shortwave frequencies, thinking like if the FBI came, he would just be able to say, hey, it's an ordinary radio. Because the FBI had already visited his neighbors and, so, they kept the radio. They were, and all they wanted to do was listen to opera broadcasts from Italy. I mean, they weren't, they weren't collaborating with the enemy or anything like that. But, it was a pretty special day when we opened the museum, and the man who donated this radio came, and he literally just started, crying. Sure. Because it was just, to finally feel, see his family's story come to light was really special to him. Another object that I think is kind of interesting is this is an enemy alien identification card. So this woman, Frances Corzentino, she lived here in Los Angeles and she had 2 sons serving in the United States military, but she had to register as an enemy alien. So it's like her sons theoretically are willing to give up their lives for the United States, but she's considered a potential enemy. And so those are kind of like some of the themes.
Wait, no, did her boys die?
No, I don't believe they died, but they were serving.
Oh, they were serving. Potential.
Yeah, they weren't drafted. They registered. They willingly enrolled, and they were both serving in the South Pacific.
You actually have a little clipping there that says the New Orleans.
Yeah. So we talk about that at length actually in the exhibition. So just to kind of give you an idea, these screens kind of giving you like an overview of each of the exhibitions. It's like a 20-minute film loop that covers all of them.
Oh.
But then the complete exhibitions can be viewed on these tablets here. And these are much more in depth. And this complete exhibition is also accessible on our website. So people from all over the world visit our website and connect with this content. So it's, again, it's like much more in depth.
Wow. That's something I want to get your information on that, because we should look at that for the one we have in New Orleans now. Because we have something similar, but that's more probably cost effective than what we're doing, and it would allow us to have more more content, and then figure out how to do this where it's internationally people can watch it.
Absolutely. Yeah, I mean it's neat because we're also able to we reprint panels and stuff like that, but we're able to do these updates just with a click of a mouse, add more content. And then what we've also done is when we close exhibitions, like our temporary exhibitions, we'll create a virtual version online, because we're producing all these great temporary exhibitions, and then when they're gone, and so by creating an online version, at least you can kind of see what it was about, and then of course Hollywood.
Wait.